Elizabeth Choy was born on 29 November 1910 in Kudat, Sabah. Elizabeth was looked after by a Kudasan nanny and acquired Kudasan as her first language. Elizabeth and her siblings studied in Kudat, where her paternal grandfather ran the village school, teaching in Chinese. Because the teachers could not pronounce Chinese names, she adopted the English name, Elizabeth. She went to Singapore to further her studies at the Convent of the Holy Infant Jesus at Victoria Street. She shone academically, obtaining the prize of honor in her first year of school in December 1930. She forewent a college education, even a possible scholarship, to start work so she could finance the education of her younger siblings. She became a teacher at Church of England Senana Mission School in 1933. In 1935, she was transferred to St. Andrew's Boys' School, probably the only untrained teacher at that time. During the Japanese occupation, Elizabeth worked as a canteen operator together with her husband at a mental hospital. They secretly brought food, medicine, money, messages, and even radios to the British internees. Unfortunately, they were caught by the Japanese and Elizabeth was arrested on 15 November 1943, following her husband's arrest on 29 October a few weeks earlier. She was sent for interrogation. Slapped, kicked, spat at, and subjected to electrical shock treatment, which left her reluctant to touch a light switch ever after. She refused to confess that she was a British sympathizer. Elizabeth was finally released after more than 200 days in the cell. Not having seen sunlight for a long time, her eyes could hardly open. Her mind was a complete blank. Her body ached from injuries. After the war tribunal asked the war heroine if she wanted a torturous executed. Her answer was no. If not for war, they would be just like me. They would be at home with their family, doing just ordinary things and peaceful work. Let us pray that there will be no more war, said Elizabeth. Her teaching career at St. Andrews continued until 1973, except for a 4-year spell as principal of Singapore School for the Blind. After her retirement, she improved her languages and travelled. She continued with social work and school visits into her 90s, impressing young Singaporeans with the need to maintain strong national defence. Elizabeth passed away on 14 September 2006 at her home in Mackenzie Road.